awareness, the gates of God. Awareness is gates of God, gates to God, gates for God. That is everything related to divinity. Yesterday I was explaining the difference between concentration and awareness. Today we'll go deep into the subject awareness. Shiva is expounding a new sutra. From today he starts speaking on a different center. Last 4 sutras are related to breath. Today is moving to a different center. Let's see the sutra, then we'll see the meaning. Taya purya samurdhantam bhangtva pruksapasetane nirvigalpam manakritva sarvodve sarvagodgamaha. Daya purya samurdhantam bhangtva brukshe basetune nirvigalpam manakritva sarvodve sarvagodgamaha. Beautiful sutra. Shiva says, attention between eyebrows, let mind be before thought, let form fill with breath essence to the top of the head and there shower us light. It's one of the esoteric, mystical technique. First time he is introducing esoteric techniques to us. In the first 4 techniques, Shiva was very plain, simple, direct. He is just making us feel comfortable. He is giving us a feeling of homeliness. Now he is taking us to a deeper level. He says, attention between eyebrows, let mind be before thought, let form fill with breath essence to the top of the head and there shower us light. Attention between eyebrows. He speaks about the third eye, what we call Ajna Chakra. The whole East, all Eastern religions or the faith groups, masters, mystics, whoever is from East, continuously they work on Ajna Chakra. They work on the third eye. Whether it is Hinduism or Jainism or Buddhism, any other spiritual group from the East, they will be working on the third eye. Third eye is a great gift given to the planet Earth from or by the East. This third eye, to awaken this third eye, this Ajna Chakra, according to my knowledge, at least 5,000 techniques are there. At least 5,000. There is no master or no teacher who has not worked on the third eye in the East. In the East, spirituality starts with third eye. Anybody who enters into the spiritual life, the first thing they do is start working on the third eye. Even in a regular life in India, continuously people work on the third eye. Sometimes indirectly, without knowing, even this kumkum, this keeping the kumkum is a technique to work on the third eye. Constantly you will be aware of third eye. For third eye, attention is food. If you start giving your attention to third eye, it will be awakened. It will start directly expressing energy. It will start expressing the pure consciousness. All yogic powers are expressed from this third eye only. All yogic powers. Whether it is the power of materializing or the power of teleporting or power of telling the future or power of making your dreams into reality, everything is from this third eye only. Third eye is the most powerful energy center. Today Shiva is teaching us how to awaken this third eye and use in our normal life. One simple thing, very simple thing, I can tell you about third eye. If somebody is sitting in front of you, just look at his third eye. You don't even have to look from front side. Even if you look at back side, just for a few seconds and give a command, turn back and see, or give any command, you will see he will do. Simply you will see he will do. Now you can check. You can test with your neighbor. You can check with your neighbor. You don't know the power of third eye. Simply that thought will be created in his consciousness. If you concentrate on his third eye and send a particular thought, simply it will be created on his consciousness. In his inner space, that thought will be created. I have seen many times the power of this third eye. I was staying with a great master, one Naga Baba. Naga Baba means the person who doesn't wear cloth. He was a great sannyasi. He stayed in Himalayas. He was staying in Himalayas. I had the opportunity to be around him. Whenever people come to him to learn, to study anything, he will not teach. He will put his trishul. Trishul means the trident which Shiva carries, Shiva's weapon. He will put his trishul and tell the people to look at the three tip of the trishul. Trishul will have three tip. He will tell them to look all the three tip at a time. He will tell them you should look all these three tip corner at a time, every moment. You should not look here, here, here. At a single moment you must be able to see all three. Only then I will teach you. He will put the trident and make them sit. I have seen sometimes 3 months people will be sitting. It is not so easy as you think. We think, what is there? After all, a small trident, all the 3 points I can see at a time, what is there? Never think. You cannot see anything in same moment. One moment you can see this tip, next moment this tip, next moment this tip. But now you can't see completely. As on now, you will be able to see 120 degree. 120 degree you can see. That also if you have to concentrate and see, maximum 30 degree vision. And if you start concentrating, you will naturally exclude so many things. The more you concentrate, less degree you will be able to see. You will be able to be aware. That's what I was saying yesterday. Concentration means excluding things. Excluding things. And really I was surprised when he asked me. I also used to carry a trishul when I was wandering. He told me, look at this trishul, all three tip you must be able to see at a time. You can't change your eyes. Eyeball should not move. But you should be aware of all three tip. He has got strange method to test whether you are really aware or you are just telling a lie. He will look at your eyeballs and put his finger on three tip. A small movement in the eyeball also he will notice. Even if there is a small movement in the eyeball, means what? You are not aware of all the three tip at a time. He will just change his finger and say, are you aware of this tip? you will clearly find out whether your eyeball is moving or not. Really, when he told me first time, I thought, what is that? That's not a big thing. I can see the Trishul, all 3 tip at a time. What is there? But when he put his eyes and started testing, only then I understood. Without moving the eyeball, without changing, you are not able to see more than one point. Actually, the Trishul is a great weapon to centralize, to create awareness on your third eye. I was shocked. Oh God, I can't even see this small Trishul at a time. But that is the truth. That is the truth. I have seen, he will make people sit for 3 months and they have to go on staring at the Trishul whole day from morning till night. He will not give them food also. He will not allow them to eat from morning till night. Those poor brahmacharis, they have to sit and stare at his Trishul. He has got some 10, 12 Trishuls. Whoever comes, first thing he will do is put the Trishul, sit here, stare at this Trishul. I was shocked. Now I understand. It's a great technique to expand awareness. As on now, you can see 120 degrees. If you start looking at particular point, slowly, it will become 30 degree. If you have to be aware deeply, it will become 10 degree, not more than that. You won't be able to see more than 10 degree with awareness. Now this technique, through this technique of staring at the Trishul, he is trying to expand our awareness. If you center yourself on the third eye, slowly, not only the 120 degree, your awareness will expand. You will be able to see 180 degree, then 240 degree, ultimately 360 degree, you will be able to see and experience. Creating awareness, centering yourself on the third eye means awakening your consciousness, awakening your awareness.